Have you ever glanced around your own living room and asked, is there a way I can stay right here, enjoy my familiar routine, yet still get the help I may need down the road, without stepping foot in a nursing home? That single question echoes in households all across America, from bustling city apartments to peaceful suburban cul-de-sacs. Families desperately want choices that guard independence, respect personal history, and keep budgets under control. Well, good news. Inspiring options exist, and they are richer and more practical than most brochures dare to mention. Today we'll walk through 7 Freedom First senior living solutions, each one designed to let you write the next chapter of life on your own terms. You'll discover creative housing models that blend safety with genuine community, technology that quietly supports daily habits, and programs that wrap medical backup around the house you already cherish. Along the way, I'll share real-world examples so you can picture how these ideas play out from Maine to California. By the end, you'll feel informed, hopeful, and ready to choose the path that matches your unique story. Let's get started on solution number 1 and see how far imagination plus a little planning can take us. As you listen, keep a notepad handy. Jot down what sparks your interest, circle obstacles you might face, and star any ideas that could benefit a parent, grandparent, or even yourself in the years to come. Right away, think of your current house as a classic car. A little tuning, fresh parts, and regular service keep it humming for many extra miles. Simple modifications: grab bars beside the bathtub, soft close cabinets, motion-sensor night lights lining the hallway, zero threshold entry at the front door can transform a potential obstacle course into a smooth daily route. In a Chicago suburb of Oak Park, 92-year-old Mrs. Thompson still hosts her knitting club every Thursday because her daughter hired a certified aging-in-place specialist who widened doorways, replaced carpets with slip-resistant flooring, and tucked a compact elevator into an unused hall closet. The cost was less than 1 year in a mid-priced nursing facility, and, more important, it preserved treasured memories hanging on those walls. Complement those upgrades with targeted in-home care hours so assistance arrives only when needed. Medicare now covers short-term skilled nursing or physical therapy visits after hospital stay, while many states reimburse personal aids for bathing, meal prep, and light housekeeping through Medicaid waiver programs. Private agencies offer flexible shifts too, letting you schedule help for grocer runs or medication reminders without surrendering privacy the rest of the day. A retired neighbor, Mr. Valdez, describes his experience. A caregiver stops by Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings for 90 minutes. They chat over coffee, review his blood pressure, and stretch stiff joints. The remainder of his week is his own. The arrangement costs $50 per session, far less than round-the-clock institutional care, and keeps him connected to longtime friends on the block. Key takeaway: perform a professional safety assessment, prioritize changes that prevent falls, then layer support services gradually. You stay in familiar surroundings, maintain routine, and pay only for the assistance you genuinely use, making independence both emotionally and financially sustainable for years to come. Explore local aging agency grants, VA, home upgrade loans, or federal tax credits that offset retrofit expenses. Many utility companies offer rebate checks. Picture a small cluster of eco-friendly cottages arranged around a shared garden, where neighbors greet each other on winding walkways and meals are potluck by design. Co-housing started in Denmark decades ago, but U.S. examples now stretch from California's sunny Temescal Commons to Massachusetts' bustling Babson Lane. The model mixes private, fully equipped homes with ample common space, an oversized kitchen for group dinners, a workshop for repairing wobbly chairs, and guest rooms grandchildren can use. Because residents govern the property, rules reflect collective lifestyle preferences rather than corporate policies. Take Willow Springs in North Carolina. Retired school principal Jeanette and her husband moved in last year. They each still drive, yet they prefer to carpool to doctor's appointments with neighbors when possible. Every Sunday evening they rotate cooking duty. Jeanette's turkey chili is legendary. When she sprained her ankle, 5 households signed up online to deliver breakfast yogurt cups for a week. A safety net no facility-run apartment could promise. Monthly costs, including mortgage, HOA dues, and shared utility bills, run roughly 15% below the average assisted living rent in the same county. The savings stem from pooled resources, bulk grocery orders, collective snow removal contracts, and solar panels purchased through a group discount. Beyond finances, the emotional payoff is huge. Studies by the University of Michigan's Healthy Aging Collaborative show co-housing residents report 40% lower loneliness scores compared with matched peers in single-family homes. If you're intrigued, begin with a Co-Housing 101 meetup or a virtual tour hosted by the Co-Housing Association of the United States. Ask about governance style, buy-in prices, and waitlist length. Remember, these communities attract self-starters. You'll be expected to serve on landscape committees or movie night planning teams. But in exchange, you gain a built-in circle of friends who notice if your porch light stays off too long, offering both privacy and peace of mind. That vigilance alone can add priceless years of security. Imagine waking up steps away from family, yet inside your own fully autonomous studio, complete with kitchenette, barrier-free shower, and smart sensors disguised as light fixtures. Cities like Portland, Austin, and Charlotte have relaxed zoning to encourage these micro-homes, recognizing that placing older adults near relatives slashes hospital readmissions and keeps local neighborhoods multi-generational. 76-year-old Army veteran Mr. Green illustrates the concept perfectly. After a mild stroke, his son converted the detached garage into a 400-square-foot dwelling approved under the HUD-backed Home for All pilot. The total build ran $125,000, financed through a reverse mortgage line of credit. Yet Mr. Green avoids $60,000 per year in facility costs and still joins family taco night every Tuesday. His favorite feature: pocket doors that glide easily even when he uses his walker. The unit also integrates telehealth technology tied to the Veterans Affairs Health Portal, allowing nurses to review vitals remotely. If blood pressure spikes, an alert pings both clinic staff and his daughter's phone faster than any call bell down the hall of a nursing unit. Permitting processes differ by county, but many planning departments now offer express tracks for ADUs designed with universal design standards. Utility companies frequently let new units tap existing water and sewer lines, trimming hookup fees. For financing, homeowners can explore Fannie Mae's Home-Style Renovation Loan or California's CalHFA ADU grant, which covers up to $40,000 of pre-development costs. Anecdotal resale data from Redfin suggests properties with a high-quality ADU fetch up to 25% premiums, protecting family wealth for future generations. Before breaking ground, sit down with all household stakeholders to discuss boundaries, who has key access, how yard chores are divided, and quiet hours. Clear expectations up front prevent friction later. Best of all, doors remain open both figuratively and literally, giving seniors privacy in daily routines while grandchildren pop over to share homework triumphs in the evening breeze. It simply works. Think of this as a long-term care community without the walls. Nonprofit Life Plan campuses from Pennsylvania to Oregon now offer subscription-style contracts that promise future nursing services, therapy, or even assisted living apartments should you ever need them, while letting you live wherever you wish right now. Members pay an entrance fee, typically $20,000 to $60,000, plus a monthly premium comparable to supplemental insurance. In return, they get yearly wellness exams, emergency response pendants, transportation to appointments, and guaranteed placement in on-campus health centers at predictable rates. Meet Dolores, a retired librarian in Des Moines. She joined the Stay Well at Home program 8 years ago. This year, after knee replacement surgery, her care coordinator arranged 6 weeks of in-home rehab, covered most of the cost, and stocked her pantry with low-sodium soups before she even left the hospital. She never filed a single claim form. Because the program pools risk across hundreds of members, Dolores's monthly fee rose only by the same percentage as Social Security's cost of living adjustment. The psychological perk is priceless. She says, I sleep better knowing I have a one-call safety net. University of Minnesota researchers tracking similar programs report 68% lower skilled nursing utilization compared with match controls, underscoring the preventive value of coordinated oversight. Interested viewers should contact LeadingAge or their state department on aging to locate providers. Then compare contract types. Type A offers full S coverage. Type B covers fewer future services but costs less upfront. Run numbers with a certified financial planner to confirm affordability. And remember, these memberships often require a health screening, so earlier enrollment can lock in lower premiums. Spouses may enroll together under significant discounts, and widowed participants can transfer benefits to heirs, extending value beyond a lifetime. Ultimately, continuing care at home lets seniors remain rooted in their chosen zip code while layering sophisticated backup care, blending peace of mind with the comfort of familiar surroundings. Started in Boston's Beacon Hill 2 decades ago, the concept is simple. Older residents pay a modest annual fee, usually $400 to $600, and, in exchange, access an on-call concierge team plus a roster of vetted volunteers who tackle small jobs. Need a ride to the dermatologist? Check the village calendar. A leaky faucet at 10 p.m.? A retired plumber down the street may arrive before professionals even return messages. Margaret, an 81-year-old widow in St. Petersburg, credits Gulfport Strong Village for her continued independence. After losing her license due to vision issues, she worried about isolation. Now she enjoys grocery runs twice weekly with fellow members, attends poetry workshops in a donated church hall, and when her roof shingles blew off during a summer storm, the village office coordinated discounted repairs within 48 hours. Annual surveys show her local hospital admissions fell by 30% since enrollment, likely because she receives preventative help early. The operating math is impressive. Volunteer hours donated per resident average 92 each year, dwarfing the paid staff's time. Corporations such as AARP and Home Depot Foundation are beginning to sponsor villages, further reducing member dues. From San Diego's Uptown Village to Chicago's Skyline Village, nearly 400 chapters nationwide adapt the model to urban, rural, and suburban terrain. To start, search Village to Village Network online, attend an open house, and ask about Scholarship Fund for lower-income seniors. Weigh the service portfolio. Some villages bundle telemedicine subscriptions, handyman vouchers, and exercise classes. Others focus on social events plus referral lists. Remember, participation is active. Members are encouraged to both give and receive help. Even offering telephone check-in calls or baking muffins for a neighbor reinforces purpose. The result is a powerful antidote to isolation and an affordable bridge that delays, sometimes forever, the need for institutional care. Best of all, anyone can easily replicate the formula in their town today. Once considered science fiction, discrete sensors and voice-activated devices now weave an invisible safety net inside ordinary houses. Motion detectors confirm morning kitchen activity. If no movement registers by 9 a.m., the system texts a neighbor. Smart pill boxes flash and chime when it's time to take medication, then report compliance to caregivers. High-definition video doorbells deter scams by allowing seniors to converse with visitors from a sofa. Take 84-year-old Clara in Boise. Her granddaughter installed a do-it-yourself kit costing under $300, a hub for contact sensors, a smart thermostat, and a wearable fall detection watch tied to a 24-hour call center. One icy February morning, the watch detected abrupt deceleration on the driveway. Within seconds, the call center phoned Clara, verified she was okay, notified emergency services, and alerted her neighbor, who arrived before the ambulance. Clara escaped with bruises instead of hypothermia. Analysts at Johns Hopkins estimate that widespread adoption of such systems could reduce fall-related mortality by 12% nationally. The economics are favorable too. Many Medicare Advantage plans now reimburse up to $200 annually for qualifying devices, and utility companies often give rebates for smart thermostats that reduce energy consumption. For beginners, start small. Perhaps a single voice assistant paired with smart plugs to eliminate bending behind furniture. As comfort grows, add layers like glucose meters that transmit results directly to your physician's electronic record. Always secure Wi-Fi networks with strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication to protect sensitive data. Consult the Consumer Technology Association's Age Tech Buyer's Guide or AARP's discounts listing for brand comparisons before purchase. Remember, technology serves best when paired with human connection. Arrange weekly video chats with family or schedule neighborhood tech tea afternoons where friends share tips. Together, gadgets and goodwill create a proactive web that keeps elders safely anchored at home. And unlike bricks and mortar facilities, firmware updates even make that web continually stronger over time. Across the United States, college students and young professionals face soaring rents while older homeowners wrestle with empty rooms and yard maintenance. Home-sharing nonprofits like Nesterly, HomeShare Oregon, and Silverna solve both issues by securely matching vetted guests and hosts for mutual benefit. Agreements usually require the younger tenant to contribute 10 to 15 hours of help per week, lawn mowing, grocery runs, basic tech support, in exchange for reduced rent averaging $400. 80-year-old jazz pianist Mr. Watkins tried the arrangement in Atlanta. He offered a spare bedroom to Maya, a 26-year-old nursing student. Every Saturday, Maya drives him to local gigs. In return, she practices pharmacology flashcards while he improvises on the keyboard. The companionship re-energized Mr. Watkins, and Maya says her grades jumped because his life stories gave clinical lessons human context. Surveys by the University of Southern California report that 91% of participants felt safer living together, and 87% experienced improved finances within 6 months. Contracts remain flexible. Some hosts request paid rent only, others barter chores. Lengths range from summer internships to multi-year stays. Apps provide background checks, digital rent payment, and mediation services if expectations drift. Legal experts recommend adding a housemaid addendum to homeowners insurance and clarifying if tenant contributions are taxable income in your state. Before committing, run a 2-week trial to test routines, like kitchen schedules or TV volume. Then gather for coffee to discuss adjustments. Remember, shared living is a two-way street. Hosts should respect quiet study hours. Guests should respect sentimental furniture. Done right, the arrangement injects youthful energy into a household, widens social circles, and delays or eliminates the need for institutional care by redistributing daily tasks among friendly faces. Intergenerational bridges don't just span ages, they build stronger neighborhoods, proving independence can flourish through partnership. Plus, research shows that cross-age friendships significantly boost cognitive resilience, adding another protective layer against memory decline and chronic stress in elders. We've journeyed through 7 innovative, freedom-first living solutions, from a simple bathroom grab bar to a multi-generational home, and each path shares one theme. Autonomy grows when community, design, and planning unite. Your ideal choice may blend several ideas. Perhaps a smart home kit inside an upgraded bungalow, membership in a local village, and an accessory dwelling ready for future caregivers. Begin by listing your personal priorities, budget, social needs, health forecasts, and location. Then sit with family, financial advisors, or elder law attorneys to map timelines and paperwork. If a particular option inspired you today, dig deeper this week. Take a virtual tour, request cost sheets, or visit someone already living the model. The earlier you explore, the more power you hold over contracts, move-in dates, and funding sources. Finally, share these discoveries with friends. Your excitement could guide someone else toward a brighter future full of secure independence. Thank you for spending time with me on this empowering tour. If this video brought clarity, please share it with someone who might benefit. Tap the like button and subscribe so you never miss our next senior focus guide to living well.